What if I told you a place can look rich, busy, and totally normal, and still be on a slow-motion population cliff? Because the real story isn't the number of people. It's the shape of the people. A triangular pyramid screams, "We're growing." A rectangle says, "We're aging and leveling off." The US basically went from triangle in 1880 to almost a rectangle by 2020, thanks to lower fertility and longer lives. Now take that lens and apply it to 10 cities that feel fine on the surface. You're not ready for what's next. Before we move on, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Number 1, Detroit's missing kids. Detroit's skyline still gets the movie treatment, like it's Gotham with better parking. So why does it feel like the city is low on young adults, like someone muted the next gen? Picture a heist map. First, factories shut. Then the jobs slide to suburbs or out of state. Then families have fewer kids, so the bottom of the age pyramid stops refilling. Nobody kicks the door in. They just leave. But here's the catch. It looks fine. Cheap houses, calm blocks, normal roads. And then you notice schools shrinking, budgets tightening, and whole services wobbling because the kid count isn't there. You're not ready for what's next. Number 2, Tokyo's quiet emptying. Tokyo looks like the final boss of modern city. Trains packed, neon screaming, cranes everywhere. So why is Japan the poster child for shrink? We're not hunting ghost streets. We're hunting missing babies. Year after year, births stay low, and it's like turning off the faucet while the tub still looks full. You can still splash around, right? But here's the catch. Timing. The age pyramid is basically a schedule. If the 20-year-olds aren't there, the future workforce isn't coming back later. And women live longer, so you get more older women living alone, and the city has to staff care, not just build towers. You're not ready for what's next. Number 3, Youngstown's slow-motion exit. Youngstown is the kind of place where you can buy a house for the price of a used Honda. So why do people still keep leaving? Here's the thing. The first hit was jobs. The steel era got yanked, and a lot of working-age folks took the exit. But here's what nobody tells you. When the 25 to 40 crowd goes, the babies they would have had there go too. Let that sink in. Then it turns into a loop. Fewer kids means fewer schools, fewer kid jobs, fewer "we should stay" reasons. Downtown might look spruced up, a few cool spots, a campus vibe. Zoom out, and it's older blocks, fewer strollers, fewer new households. You're not ready for what's next. Number 4, Pripyat. Pripyat looks fine in photos. Big apartments, a park, wide paths. And then you remember, the people didn't move away. They got erased fast. Here's the thing. This place was built for workers and young families, and one disaster snapped the whole deal. After Chernobyl, officials evacuated the city in 1986, and around 49,000 residents were gone in about a day. But here's the creepy part. The blocks still stand, so your brain keeps trying to refill them with life. Demographics don't do that. The pyramid didn't shrink, it vanished. You'll see schoolrooms, tiny chairs, left like someone hit pause. You're not ready for what's next. Number 5, Syracuse's frozen middle. Syracuse looks like a normal upstate setup. A big school nearby, hospitals, suburbs, snow that shows up like it pays rent. So why does the age chart feel like the city's stuck on pause? Here's the thing. You can get a brick-shaped age pyramid. Fewer births, people living longer, and suddenly it's not a nice triangle anymore. It's steady. It's also kind of bad. Because stable can mean fewer new workers, more older folks needing help, and a housing market that can't pick a lane. And migration is the swing vote. If new people don't show up, you're betting everything on births beating deaths, and that's not guaranteed. You're not ready for what's next. Number 6, Venice. Venice looks like it has unlimited demand. Tourists everywhere, hotels booked, money flying around. So why are actual residents the endangered species? Here's the thing. The heist isn't jobs leaving. It's homes getting flipped into short stays and second homes. The buildings don't vanish, the families do. But here's the catch. When the kid count drops, daily life stuff gets thin fast. Fewer schools, fewer corner shops, fewer basic errands that don't feel like a boss fight. And the cost hits you twice. Rent goes up and the hassle goes up. Then aging locks it in. If young adults can't stay, births don't happen there. You're not ready for what's next. Number 7, Leipzig's comeback. Leipzig is the plot twist city. It was shrinking, then it got cool, then people moved in. So why am I still calling it a heist? Here's the thing, a rebound can be real and still flimsy. Migration plugs holes fast. Students, young workers, new arrivals. But it doesn't hit every block the same. One area feels packed, another feels like it missed the memo. But here's the catch. If the inflow slows even a bit, low births are still sitting there, waiting. And the older crowd doesn't vanish because a few hip cafes open. So you can grow and still age. You're not ready for what's next. Number 8, Wenzhou's export machine. Wenzhou is famous for hustle. Private shops, export cash, non-stop grind. So why would a place like that ever worry about running out of people? Here's the thing. This is a sucked-out story. Folks don't leave because it's failing. They leave because the network is global. You build a business link in Shanghai, open a branch abroad, send your kid to school somewhere better, and the hometown turns into the place you visit, not the place you plant roots. But here's the catch. Add China's low birth trend and fast aging, and the base doesn't refill. One less baby, one more move, one more empty apartment kept for holidays. You're not ready for what's next. Number 9, Baltimore's 2 populations. Baltimore has cranes, shiny waterfront condos, and blocks that look like they're printing money. So why does it still feel like the city keeps leaking people? Because it's a split-screen heist. One side pulls in young pros for a few years, the "I'll do a stint then bounce" crowd. The other side loses families, loses safety, loses schools, loses time, and it doesn't show up in the skyline shots. But here's the catch. Churn. If people rotate in and out, they don't stick around long enough to have kids here, so the kids' bar stays thin even when the 20s bar looks okay. You're not ready for what's next. Number 10, Tbilisi's vanishing workforce. Tbilisi feels alive. Cafes packed, tourists filming their wine, new glass towers going up like it's a flex. But the math can still get ugly when the country's young people keep taking the exit. Here's the thing. The heist tool is emigration. When working-age adults leave for better pay, you lose workers now, and you also lose the kids they would have had later. Let that sink in. But here's the catch. Money can still flow back in. Remittances, renovated flats, fresh paint on old balconies. So the street vibe stays cute while the age mix quietly tilts older. It's a long leak. You're not ready for what's next. So here's the great population heist. Nobody breaks a window. They just take the future. A few less births each year. A few more 25-year-olds who move out for now and never move back. And one day the age pyramid flips and the city's acting shocked like this came out of nowhere. Let that sink in. Skylines sell the present, but the shape sells the future. So if you want the real story, follow the pyramid, not the postcards. Would you rather live cool but aging or cheap but leaking? Comment pyramid or postcard. You're not ready for what's next.